What's this, you ask? A big old box of bad ideas. I thought it would be fun late at night. Very late, probably 2 a.m. That's morning, but we'll call it night. I decided it'd be fun to try out Shein sewing machines. Because I've never successfully used a real sewing machine since I was about 20. And when I did do that, I made dog hoodies for a pit bull. Anyway, there's a bunch of crazy sewing supplies in here from Shein, and we're going to try them and see what hell we have wrought. It should be fun. It definitely will be a catastrophe and chaotic. So please, tune in. Well, all right, here's our box of mayhem that I have created. I've tried to block out my address, but, you know, people are creative. Please don't murder me. I would not like that. I'm really not that interesting. All right, you've got pure mayhem in here, I assume, and a lot of supplies. Ooh, fun. I don't even remember everything that I bought. There's got to be some weird stuff in here. Ooh, this is for glue, specifically for putting thin glue and or paint on things. I thought this would come in handy in the calico critter making. These, I think, are little glass tubes. Yep. It's for like making dioramas with. Apparently I needed a lot of those. What are we going to make with those, Erica? Do you remember what you decided that'd be a good idea for? Oh, here's one of them. Spring come. Oh no. Quick repairs, fix hems or shorten slacks. Works on all fabrics. Great for home and travel. I sincerely doubt that. And they've covered the instructions. That bodes well for our success. All right, well, there's one friend. That is metal dice. Oh, these are for wrapping around your thread bobbins. That's handy. Oh, we've killed. The things are flying already. This is donkey soap. I'm pretty sure that it's actual donkey milk soap, and they've just stolen the character from the movie. It says Moulin Rene, and I needed that. And I will be sending this to my friends for Christmas. So if you're one of my friends, expect donkey soap, because I thought that was really funny. I still do. I'm funny enough, I bought 3. Let's see. We also have, oh, this is the battery-powered handheld sewing machine. Sews through denim, you say. I doubt that. Oh, it's not even USB. It's just one AA battery. Will go through denim, you say. Well, that would be amazing. It really would. I got some clips so that I can stop using binder clips like a heathen, because apparently that's not acceptable. Also, look, more dice. I probably have some weird stickers in here, surely. Oh, yes, that will definitely be a weird sticker. Now, this said it was for children, and I will go over these individually and explain to you why I purchased them. Oh, it fully plugs in. Yeah, I don't think that's safe for kids. This said this was a child's iron. We'll get my temperature measuring gun out and see if it's child-friendly at all. This big one, I'm guessing, is going to be the actual sewing machine, so that can only end terribly. Well, oh yes, there it is. There's our $16 sewing machine. Oh, and it's battery-powered. It doesn't even plug in. That does not bode well for the torque on that. Well, all right, well, we'll unbox that together. That's a big old box. And what other mayhem do I have in here? Some more dice, it looks like. Another donkey soap. You really can't have too much donkey soap. Let's be real. And then it looks like I have gotten a appallingly squishy banana. It's probably for my husband. And, oh, this is the tools to shove big pieces of elastic down the waistbands of your pants, because that's actually a useful thing. All right, well, that is probably one of the least insane boxes I've ever gotten from Shein, although the banana tracks, so does the donkey soap. I'm not even sure how to start this, but we will start somewhere, and we will try to get something to work. You will see me unbox it, maybe in high speed. I don't know. We're going to work it out on the fly. I will see you in a second. Okay, we're back to get the $16 sewing machine out. This can't go well. It was originally $40. We got it on clearance. I wonder why. I can't imagine this will go well. I have no expectation other than, will it actually sew something? And does it catch on fire? If it doesn't catch on fire, I feel like we'll honestly be ahead because the potential for the items to catch on fire seems high. Okay, well, I'm not seeing a ton of instructions, which concerns me. What is this? Mystical object. Oh, lots of oh, they've preloaded the bobbins. Well, they saved you that problem. I hope it also makes its own bobbins. That would be bad if it didn't. They've sent it pre-threaded, it looks like. That's probably smart. This looks like part of the base. Okay. I'm seeing an actual foot pedal. Hilarious. It is in fact a foot pedal. That I can confirm. Okay, this does have a plug. This is not battery powered. Look at how short the plug is. Where am I supposed to put this? Next to my coffee maker? Well, if you're ready to stitch at your coffee maker, or 6 inches from your plug, you're good to go. Otherwise, you're going to need a extension cord. Okay, here's our machine. This can't be safe. It's heavier than I thought it would be, to be perfectly honest. Let's get this out of the way. Oh god, scary. Just the needles are just chucked in there. Oh, the focus is all crazy. I'm sorry, I'm trying. It's just like a bucket of needles. I assume. We've got some more bobbins. Wait, what the hell are those other bobbins for? Well, I'm already lost. But let's get this out of here and get the box out of here so we can see what we're looking at. There are, oh, 1 page of instructions. Okay, this should be good. Okay, get all that out of here. Let's see what we're working with. Getting started. Put 4 AA batteries. It still needs batteries. I don't... Okay. Okay. There's a thread spindle. Sure. Why would this be in any sort of order? What? Okay, it goes that... Okay. Okay, this way. Here we go. All right, well, bottom bobbin placement. They couldn't have put a picture in there to thread it. Follow steps 4 through 11 on the previous page. Oh, well, there's 4 through 7 on that drawing. Oh, this should be terrible. You can adjust the tension. You should not adjust the tension. What? Look, adjusting the tension. You should not adjust the tension. The tension for maximum performance has been set and adjusted at the factory. Don't. But they still give you a tension screw. Do they mark where the tension screw is? They do. There it is. All right. Well, there does appear to be semi-complete information here. I guess I'll just pick something and set it up and we'll see where we end up with these little doodle bops. This one might require its own video. Left, low, or high? Is that the height of the foot? Oh, I live in fear of this. Okay, well, we have a lot of new friends to try. None of them are safe. I can almost convince you of that. All right, let's set one of these up, and I will try to film that. And also, I feel like these could have been shipped in many other ways than just in the box. That's just a thought for me. But we have a lot of weird, dangerous things to try, so let's do that somehow. Oh gosh, I don't even know. I don't know where to start. What? Wonders never cease. All right, well, I will start somewhere, and I will see you in the next sped up footage. I'm going to just say that doesn't look like perfectly set tension. There seems to be thread in a loop there. Just throwing that out there. Just a thought. Well, hello everyone. We're back in our testing of the box of nightmares. This will be a super easy one because we're just going to test these little thread wrappers. I don't know if they'll work on this big bobbin. I know that they won't work on small bobbins, but thread like this that is slippery and made for the machine, I used a hand embroider. But it's annoying and tape works really crappily. All right, that works great. Fantastic. How are you on the metallic fancy floss? By the way, if you're not using machine embroidery floss like this for your hand embroidery, you're missing out and making your life harder than it should be. All right, little wrapper. All right, that one's pretty big for it, but it is not flying off. All right, I remain, you know, tentatively impressed. And then this is a big one, but I can probably put it up towards the thinner part of the bobbin, or spool, I suppose. And you? Will you stay? Well, shit, those are great. All right. Cool. So these are fantastic. I will post on the screen how much I paid for these. They're great. Now we are also going to use this same project that I'm working on for a couple tests here, but I'm going to use our cool clips to clip the backing of this lining that we're making look good for a bag that I hate, because adding more complication is always the answer. Anyway, so first 2 items tested. I will let you know if these like explode apart or anything. They're really like strong. Like, I'm afraid to push any harder on them, so that's impressive. I'm already here for that. They're not any more or less likely to catch on things than anything else by having this here, but also they're meant for sewing with, they're not meant for hand embroidering next to. So I'm already not using them for their intended purpose, but I will clip this and let you know how it goes, and then we'll continue reviewing these weird objects. Well, these aren't weird, those are normal, they're just cheap, but they are in fact good. So highly recommend those. I will link them below. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna clip it. Okay, those also worked great and were super cheap. My measuring is not great. I like, you know, best case scenario, this is going to be square. So why would you cut it square, Erica? That's crazy. This doesn't ever and has never been square yet. But that's okay. We're going to make it work. I might just like cut a seam down the middle and pray. Anyway, it does work. They work. None of them snapped apart, and they are really strong. Like, I'm exerting considerable force to get the little boogers open. So very happy with those. Another win for Shein on those ones. The next thing we test this poor bag on will be the other half of the bag, using what is advertised as a child's iron. So I'll see you shortly for that. All right, we're back for a science. I have a project that needs to see if the heat pen comes off of it. I have what was described as a child's iron, and is clearly not, and some very hysterical safety warnings. I have my temp gun, and I have what actually things should be cooked at so that you don't burn them, so that we can see how dangerously hot this gets. Now, the name of this in the online was Multifunctional Creative Mini Children's Handmade DIY Electric Iron. Name: Stick Ironing Figure Ironing Rhine Drill. It is not a drill, nor does it have to do with the Rhine. I'm assuming they mean the river. However, what I will say is I think what they're trying to say in an interesting form of English. I had to buy a European plug to test this little mofo. I'm quite sure that it might... oh my god. That it might catch something on fire. How do I tell if it's powering on? I'm scared. Okay, there's not... Also, I want to say, there's not like a ton of place to sit this down that you don't feel like may come in contact with the plastic. But while that's heating up... Is it heating up? Oh, it's... Well, no. Not yet. Nothing's happening just yet. Maybe? It could just be the light heating it up that much. Yeah, I don't think that that's heating up. Let me see if I'm... Nope, the switch is on. I feel like the housing is getting warm. Nothing's happening. That's ice cold. Nothing is happening. Did it come in the on position? Now maybe it's on. There... Oh, there's a light. We got a light. Okay, so it's now heating. Very, very scary. Anyway, linen goes to 445 degrees Fahrenheit. Anything plastic, no more than 275 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 135°C. At the top, your like iron for quilting and stuff should go to like 230 degrees Celsius or 445 degrees on linen. But I wanted to read you this box. It's a mini iron. It's 30 watts, apparently. The mini iron is not a toy. 12S below children banned. 12 second below children? Not sure. Quick heated and very hot. Do not touch bottom. High temperature test before use. Dry iron. Don't put in water. Oh, I won't. I don't want to be electrocuted. Well, we have a light, so let's see if it's heating up. Oh, it sure is. It's 165 degrees. Oh, that's cranking right up. I do have a fan blowing on me right now. I don't think it's in the fan vent, but if you can see that, it is heating right up. A cat is attacking my door because it wants in here. Wow, that's heating up quickly. That is alarming. Well, it has surpassed, we're getting up to where it will melt any plastic fabric. I'm scared. Yeah, we're almost to the point of being able to melt normal plastic fabric. What I wanted to see is if on my Wabi Sabi bag, if we could get the, oh my God, this is just so dangerous and awkward. If we could get the color to come off. But the fun part, that's the risk, is that there's plastic polyester felt in there, and there's polyester parachute pant fabric. So, if we smell burning, we'll stop. That's really all I can offer. How hot are you now? Oh, it's 270 degrees. Wow. Okay. Well, I would hope that would make it disappear. I'm just rubbing it gently on the disappearing ink. The ink's not disappearing. The ink's not disappearing. How hot would you have to get it to make the ink disappear? Maybe that's washout chalk. Wonders never cease. Well, it's not getting that off. If it does happen to be the heat erasing chalk or the heat erasing pen, poor work at that. I'm seeing if it helps. It's for sure hot. Like it's curling iron, like creeping up on curling iron. This is either not heat erase ink, or you really have to cook that heat erase ink. I can feel it burning my hand through the fabric. I do not see any disappearance happening, and it is cooking my hand through, so we know that. Let's turn the fan away so we know how hot it really is. I'll go sweaty-handed. Oh boy, okay. Well, it definitely gets hot enough to iron polyester. You're safe ironing polyester with what is definitely not a child's toy. Okay, well, that's scary. And that will be the iron does get hot. That pen is not a heat erase pen, is what we learned. Oh my God, it's so hot on the back. That's dangerous. We're turning that off. It's really hot. And let's see, is that safe to touch? I mean, barely. It's 130 degrees on the back of it. Oh no. Yeah, it's about 130 degrees right on most of the plastic. It's shielding it pretty well on the handle. As you can see, my hand's just getting sweaty. It's about 80 degrees. But if you go down by the housing, you're getting into the hundreds and up. How hot is the part that touches the table? Well, in its defense, it's not hot enough to light paper on fire. So as long as nothing was coming in contact with that, you'd be okay. Wow, that is not safe for children, nor is it for children. We're going to turn that off, and, well, I mean, we could rest it on this. It's not going to do anything to it, apparently. But I did bring an ironing pad to rest this on so we don't burst into flames. Well, we'll add that to the list of things we tested, and now we have all of the terrifying things that I have to learn how to thread first. I'll be back for that. All right, so here is our first The annoying part is that it's not shaped like a stapler, so I can't actually staple with it. I have to hold it like this, and that bothers me. So someone can redesign this thing that's existed for a zillion years. Also, I saw someone marketing this on YouTube like it was a new thing. It's not, kids. It's really not. I promise. I have some fabric with some batting behind it that I'm sure will foul this. So we're gonna try with this nice starched fabric and see what it. I'm not even confident it's gonna go through that. I'm truly afraid. It also does not make a nice sound. Let's see if I can hold it up for you. Oh God. What happened? Is it in there? How do I? There's no feet or foot. Oh God. Okay, well, there is a stitch in there. Oh my God, it's so scary. Okay, well, it's sewing. Sort of. That one didn't. That one did? Oh my God, no, they're all coming out. There is no bobbin. What are you doing? It's not, nothing's catching on the back side of the fabric to make a bobbin that would make the loop where it would like pick up the thread. Is there a bobbin? Oh my God. There's nothing in there. What are you supposed to be bobbining with? Okay, well, I'm gonna vote that this one doesn't work and is also a great way to stab your fingers. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong, but my job was not to make all the Shein products work. It was to see how dangerous they are. I rate this a 4 on 10. It did, in fact, puncture the fabric, but it did not have any sort of bobbin situation. Ah! Oh my God. Okay, we're done with that. Sorry for the dulcet tones of a trash truck behind me, but this is hilarious. We have the Handy Stitch machine, which comes with some pretty extensive instructions that made me think it would be dangerous to rethread. What I find amusing is the fact that it nowhere on this box says that it is rechargeable, nor that it comes with anything that would make it chargeable. But it said that it was a chargeable machine, and it came with this cord that goes to a plug that looks like it was just shoved in there. It's supposedly a DC jack. There's nothing to indicate that it's doing anything. I don't know that this actually does anything because everything about this says that it is battery powered, and I had to insert a big wad of batteries into the back of this. Also, frightfully, it has come very much locked down onto this piece of fabric. And the first instructions are to operate the machine for 10 seconds and then pause for 5 seconds. It can then again be used regularly. Does that mean regularly means for 10 seconds and then pause for 5 seconds? We don't know. Make sure the machine is in the locked position. This just turns. I don't know what that means. That I'm looking at a diagram and I don't, is this, what is that? Look, that's probably a power button. I'm scared. Lift up the fastening plate, making sure not to push down on the needle. The arm can be moved manually when the machine is in a locked position. Can it though? Oh my God. Oh, that was scary. Oh my God. There's a lot of mechanical sounds coming out of this that freak me out. Okay, I pulled it up. It's pulled up. Lift the fastening plate. Okay. It's really latched onto that fabric. Okay. Unlock them. Pull 2 inches of thread from the needle. I can't even get it out of its house. I'm trying to free it. Where's the bobbin even coming from? Look, it's just undoing it. Is it doing like a... Okay. It might be doing like a, it does have like a little feeder foot you can see here that's supposed to advance the fabric along. Okay. I'm so afraid of this. Honest to God. It's supposed to advance itself, unlock the machine, see the diagram to replace the batteries, press the power switch with your right thumb. The machine will feed the cloth to the left in a proper tension automatically. Believe that when I see it. Use the left hand to hold the cloth and control the direction. Do not rush the machine. When wider stitches are required, pull the cloth to the left faster. So, rush the machine? You literally just told me not to rush the machine. Turn the rotary wheel, lowering the needle into the cloth. What is the rotary? This, okay. Nope, that's doing jack shit. That was a tensioner. Don't know what that was doing. Sorry, that was not it. That ain't doing shit either. I see none of that information here. I don't see any of that. Unlock, yeah, okay, that's great. Finish a seam. Oh my god. Okay. Well, it is sewing. I'm so afraid. It's doing some sort of, chain stitch? It's not a straight stitch because there's no bobbin, but you can turn it. Okay, well, see, now we're running over other stuff now because I don't know how to guide this, and I'm afraid. Well, this works. It's in fact sewing. The clamp is real clampy. You gotta like get your shit free from there. Oh. See, now we've gone out from the plate. Oh, but don't forget the locked position. Just don't hit the power button because I haven't figured out the locked position in any way, shape, or form. Well, this one does work. I'm deeply afraid of it. It might warrant another video, perhaps, to really work out what's going on here, because it is in fact sewing. I remain both terrified and fascinated. This one, not bad. I'm not using it properly, I can guarantee you that. But it is in fact sewing. And now it's running over a lot of stuff. Well, that's fun. All right, I'm not mad at that. Could we shoddily quilt with it? Let us see. Oh, you're already out of the... Well, that's convenient. You're already out of the fabric. I'm supposed to just, like, yank you out of here. Okay, yep. They're all connected. We're just leaving. We're letting it ride. We've pulled out 2 inches of fiber, whatever the hell it said. It said it could go through, like, 6 layers of fabric. Again, believe it when I see it. But I'm already surprised that this works at all, to be perfectly honest. All right, well, let's see if this fouls it up. She be quilting. All right, for my disabled friends who don't mind being really scared of this. Okay, I'm trying to pull it faster to make bigger stitches. That worked. You can also just let it go real slow, and it makes really tiny ones. What a horrible creation. I'm sure this is great for someone, and someone who's not afraid to, I'll stop making that sound. Someone who's not afraid to quilt with it. It is going right through it. I remain shocked. Well, that one actually worked. We might save this one as it warrants at least some further testing, because it's wild that this thing even functions to me. Like, I might keep this. Okay, there is some fouling of the foot here from the fluffies, as you can see. Not shocking, that happens in a real sewing machine anyway. Well, this one, the handy stitcher majigger, that was shockingly successful. All right, I believe we have one more large sewing machine that looks very dangerous to give a try. Well, that's wild, and this does nothing. That's what we can confirm. A+ on this one. We give it a 7 on 10. Okay, here's the big one. Rather hysterically, it comes with bobbins that are like the actual metal ones, but it also uses the same bobbin that it uses there as it does there, which is fine. But then they send you this big kit of stuff that fits nowhere on the machine. So somewhere in there, I assume there's some bobbin winding instructions, but I have not seen them. This one came with the least instructions of all of them, to be perfectly honest. I also would like it to be known that this cord is literally 8 inches long, and I'm having to dig around for a plug. It's getting weird. Yeah, still haven't worked out the plug situation. All right, there's a plug situation happening. Just ignore it. There's also this little, like, table legs on the sides of this to make a little, like, sewing table for you. I can see where you can, like, remove the little thing to get your bobbin out. I don't, low and high, you're just locking the height of the foot. Apparently not, because it's not doing nothing. That is a light, you say? Oh, I'm afraid to use that. A light? Oh, there's a tiny light under there. That is a cutter. We're not going to click on that. That's some other foot. Is this the foot lifter? I remember that there's some... Yes, we got a foot lifter. I saw the foot move. I remember some things. I've used a sewing machine once. It was just scary, and my grandma used to gasp like Jesus was coming for her. Whenever she did anything. It was really unhelpful for someone trying to learn who already has a very strong startle reflex. All right, here's just regular fabric from our last experiment. And I'm just going to feed it in behind whatever this fabric is. And here's our little foot pedal. Oh my God. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Do you not have, is there too much tension? What's going on? Are you trying to run backwards? Is this like an American plug thing? Uh-oh. What's a foot? What's happening here? Something's pinched up. Ugh. Did you guys sew the fabric into the foot of my machine? No, the needle's just like not coming out. Okay, so the needle is not... Oh, okay. Ew, grease. Ugh. No, Zab. Gross. Okay, I don't... Oh, maybe I was supposed to raise that? Oh, I've unthreaded the needle. Oh, for God's sake. And now this is too loose, too tight. Let go of the thread, you jerk. Okay, too tight. Going with too tight. No, that's just not flowing through there at all. Come on. Why do you have to make me like this? Just, okay. Why are you so tight, for that matter? Okay, I guess I'm going to try to thread this now. Oh, for pity's sake. Okay, I've rethreaded it twice now because it was just, you know, doing whatever the hell it wanted. This is very hard to turn. I've tried this now multiple different ways to try to use this godforsaken swirly bit as a tensioner, but it doesn't do that. Or maybe it does. I wish I could tell you, but I haven't figured it out. So let's see if we can get this to put some freaking needle in the fabric here. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, well, it's not tensioning. Oh my God. No. Okay, that's obviously not a part of it. What about you? What if I just double you around? My grandma had a machine that made it really, really scary, and you had to like wrap shit around things to get it to do its sewing. Sure. No one's terrified. What now? What are you trapped upon now? Oh my God. Very sporadic contact with the pedal. There's no indication of what is going awry, and it seems to cut out the light power when it's running. I don't understand. It's so scary. Okay, yeah, your connections are all afoot here. Are you on? No, now that's off, okay? I don't understand what's happening. How is it unthreading itself? That's the 4th time I have put the thread through the needle. How does it unthread itself once it goes through it? I don't understand. How is this happening? Okay, we're going to try and thread it one more time. There's not enough slack on here. I don't know what this stupid tensioner is for. It's too hard to pull this. This is a demon-haunted creation. I don't think you go up there, but I don't know where else you can go with this godforsaken thing. I'm gonna thread you blind again. There. First try. Thank you, Grandma. Okay, I'm going to hold on to your salvage thread because I don't trust you to not spit it the hell out. I'm tensioning for you from the other side. What now? Why is your function so sporadic? Hello? Hello? Oh, it's because it can't get any more fabric from there. What is happening? Oh, God. Oh, that's how it's coming unthreaded. Okay, so there's something terribly wrong in whatever this tensioning system is. I'm going to give this a 1 on 10. I don't think it's useful. I think that literally this absolutely insane contraption, the handy whatever, it's the way to go if you're going to buy yourself an $8 sewing machine. Well, this was an adventure that I hope all of you enjoyed going on with me. I'm going to find a home for those. This one I think we might keep and see if we can work out other stuff that it does. I don't know. I'm pretty impressed that it went through batting. Look at that. No one's more shocked than I am. And this is just bad. I don't know how to tension it. Something's gone terribly awry. It cannot pull down its own fabric. Something's supposed to go in there? Who threaded this? All the other ones worked as they came. Anyway, I hope you'll tune in for another video, and I hope I've earned your like or subscribe. So hit those buttons, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!